Morning everybody, Mike NIemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments on this Thursday, September 19. Steady, a little bit weaker, overnight tone, down 1 to 2 cents, corn, wheat, and beans, maybe up 50 in the meal and down around 20 points in the soybean oil. In a little bit we'll be getting our weekly export sales. Trade's looking for 3 to 600,000 tons of wheat, for corn 900 to 1.3 million tons, and in the beans 700 to 1.1 million tons. Wire activity has been active for the wheat tenders. Egypt wound up buying 180,000 tons of Russian wheat. Algeria bought 600 optional origin. Turkey 250,000 tons optional origin. And Tunisia seeking 42,000 tons of optional origin wheat. We had our weekly ethanol stats that came out yesterday, and we returned to a weak note with production down for the week and our stocks were up. President Trump's going to meet again today with U.S. senators to discuss biofuel policy. Informa was out yesterday with some U.S. acreage and production updates. It is slightly smaller for the wheat acreage at 45.5 with production at 1970. The USDA is currently at 1980. But for the corn and for the beans, they pretty much matched what the USDA currently has on the September report, both for acreage and for production. Then for next year, we've got 90 million acres of corn this year. Informa's looking for acreage next year to be 95 million, and soybeans going from roughly 77 million on up to 84. And then we have Brazil's corn crop this coming season forecasted to surpass 100 million tons, maybe on up to 102, 103 versus 99.9 last year. So once again, you look at our acreage and production around the world, we're not discouraging production with the current prices, and all we're really doing is keeping our carryouts quite lofty and supplyable at this point in time. China continues to sell corn, pork, beef, and mutton from their state reserves, and even approved Argentina's meat processing plants for export, much like how they did for Brazil. But there's nothing really new going on with the trade talks at this point in time between the U.S. and China. U.S. Midwest weather forecast looks for average to above average rainfall for the region over the next 10 days. Temps will be running above average across all of the region for the period, and we're also kind of having the same forecast in the 11 to 16 day. Just like Brazil, Argentina, Australia can use some better rainfall. Wires are reporting that Russia and Ukraine also could use some additional rainfall as they look to go plant their winter crops. And our weather forecaster had a special report today saying China's dryness is becoming significant, little rain likely. We canceled 76 corn registration, if that's any interest to anyone. We had been canceling winter wheat registrations, but they were unchanged overnight. So for now, not much change in our price outlook or direction. We see being capped by the USDA supply and demand reports as resistance and supported by weekly up reversals technically, with the market still trading around our pivotal price areas, and that basically is around the 480-ish area D wheat, 375 to 365 D corn, and roughly 885 to 880 November beans. These are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. I thank you.